You're right. It was an absolutely beautiful day. Tomorrow's looking really good, and honestly, the coming days are looking fabulous. We really don't see any rain chances until we get to your Thursday. We have mostly clear skies out there, and I know you've heard me say this before, and I'll say it again. Clouds at nighttime, they act like a blanket, and they trap in the heat that's lost by the surface of the earth. So when you don't have that blanket, just like if you were without a blanket at nighttime, it gets cold pretty quickly. That heat just escapes off to space. So it was a wonderful day. I mean, we hit 82 degrees in Boston. By the way, our average high is 71. That's pretty toasty this time of year. 82 in Norwood, 83 degrees were highs in Fitchburg. Most of us down into the 60s. Actually, a warm spot in Boston right now, right near 70 degrees. One of the best parts wasn't even the temperature. It wasn't the fact that it was bright. It was the low dew point, the low humidity. Dew points out there, nice and refreshing. Still have 39 in Plymouth, but 40s and 50s is nice and comfortable, and we're going to see dew points in the 50s in the coming days. Let's chat about tomorrow. Brighter in the morning, couple clouds around in the afternoon. Nothing too major. Cooler start to the day, 55 again because of that clear night I told you about. 2 o'clock, 83. Heads up, though, if you're going to the beach tomorrow, not only are water temperatures only in the low 60s, tad bit cold if you were to ask me, but on the coastline, high temperatures only low to mid 70s, 7 o'clock, 75 degrees. Chances for rain start on Thursday. I'll show you that coming up. The Atlantic hurricane season, and unfortunately expecting an extremely overactive season, which is not what we want to hear. So named storms, anything that's a tropical storm or stronger. Average is 14. NOAA's predicting 17 to 25. Of those 17 to 25 named storms, 8 to 13 are expected to become hurricanes, 4 to 7 expected to become major hurricanes. And by the way, this forecast is not for landfalling hurricanes. It's for hurricanes forming anywhere in the Atlantic or the Gulf. I just wanted to talk about that. Back to the Boston forecast. We are going to be mostly clear overnight. That's going to allow the temperature to drop quite a bit. We're going to be waking up, if you're awake early that morning, early on a Sunday morning, to get those low temperatures. A lot of us may be sleeping in. That's totally fine. Waking up to bright sunny skies, couple clouds rolling tomorrow afternoon. No big deal. Overnight, 50 to 55. Again, you have to be awake pretty early in order to actually see that. And temperatures are going to warm up pretty quickly with all that sunshine we're expecting in the morning. So let's talk about it county by county. Revere 78, Brighton 82, Boston 80, and Dorchester right near 80 degrees. As we go into Worcester County, Lunenburg 82, Rutland 80, 82 degrees in Upton, and 80 degrees in Charlton. Here's Plymouth County, Marshfield 80, Bridgewater 81, Plymouth 75. Heads up if you're trying to go to the beach tomorrow, that's fine. Water temperature low 60s, tad bit cold if you were to ask me, and highs along the coastline only the low to mid 70s. You can see that in Plymouth pretty clearly. Lakeville right near 80 degrees. For tomorrow, Norfolk County, Needham 82, Millis 81, Foxborough 81, and Avon you're at 81 degrees. And take a look at Middlesex County, Westford 83, quite a bit warmer there. Marlborough 82, Lexington 83. In Natick, you're at 83 degrees. And in Essex County, quite a bit cooler, as I warned you. Gloucester, only 70. Pretty cooler there tomorrow. Salem, 74. And over 84. In Haverhill, you're going to hit 84 degrees as well. Beautiful day for a Red Sox game tomorrow. Honestly, 1:35 in the afternoon, of course. 79 degrees, nice and warm, and nice and dry. Let's talk about pollen. Really depends on what you're allergic to. Technically, pollen levels still high, but we're getting less in the way of tree pollen, still some, but we're getting more toward grass pollen season. So if your allergies have been worse over the last week or two, you're probably allergic to grass pollen. If it's been getting better, probably more tree pollen. We still have some lingering tree pollen, though, and it's still pretty high over the next couple days. Dew points are going to raise compared to what we've been nicely dealing with over the last couple days. Dew points have been in the 30s and 40s, 50s, which is still considered pretty comfortable. Here's your 7-day forecast. Next couple days beautiful, just cooler along the coastline. Tuesday, Wednesday, back into the mid 70s. And then we do have some chances for rain, maybe an isolated storm on Thursday, Friday, isolated storm chances as well. And as we get into Saturday, could be seeing a couple spotty showers. Not looking widespread. That's pretty far away, though. That's something we'll have to be watching closely for you. But as you can see, temperatures staying pretty steady after tomorrow into the mid 70s.
Weather for.
Hey, we've got a couple more days, honestly. It's looking really nice. If you were to ask me, the best part about today wasn't even the warm temperature. It wasn't even the bright sky. It was the low humidity, and I hope you enjoyed it because As we know, that's not going to be lasting a whole lot longer. We do have clear skies out there. Most of us are down to the 60s now. Already have some 50s on the Cape. Temperature is going to continue to drop overnight, low to the mid 50s. Tomorrow, 80 to 85. That's farther inland, though. However, if you're planning on going to the coast, whether you're at the Cape, whether you're going to the beach, it's going to be cooler there. High temperatures there, only in the low to the mid 70s. Bright skies in the morning. Just a couple clouds are going to roll in for tomorrow afternoon. Dew point in the 50s, which is still technically comfortable, but it's still is a noticeable rise from today. So tomorrow 83, and then we stay in the 70s for quite some time. Now, technically speaking, our average high is 71. So to see 78 Monday, 75 on Tuesday, 76 Wednesday, sure, that's cooler than tomorrow, but it's still technically warmer than normal.